Welcome back my coins gallery. I hope you feel well. Today I show you most valuable stamps list, so let's start a video. Stamp number 1. The stamp in the image appears to be an unsurcharged Imperial China 1897 3-cent red revenue stamp. These stamps were originally printed in London for the Chinese Customs Department but were never used for their intended fiscal purpose due to public opposition to a new tax. Stamp details. Country, origin, Imperial China, Qing Dynasty, year of issue, 1897. Denomination, 3 cents. Printer, Waterloo and Sons, London. Rarity, very rare. Most of the 650,000 stamps ordered were later overprinted, surcharged, with new postal values, e.g., 1 cent, 2 cents, $1, for use by the new national postal system. Only a small number of these original, unsurcharged 3-cent stamps remain in existence, making them highly sought after by collectors. Estimated value. The value of an unsurcharged 3-cent red revenue stamp is significant and highly dependent on its condition, e.g., unused, mint, used, presence of original gum, centering, and condition of perforations. An unused, mint condition example can realize very high prices at auction. One example was sold for $130,000 at auction in 2013. Another mint example was listed for $150,000, approximately $100,000 USD, more recently. The most famous stamps in the Red Revenue series are those with the small $1 surcharge, which are considered China's rarest regularly issued stamps, with only 32 recorded copies. These have sold for upwards of $890,000 to nearly $1 million at auction. Stamp number 2. The stamp in the image is a 2-cent Hawaiian missionary stamp from the first issue of the Kingdom of Hawaii, first placed on sale on October 1, 1851. These are among the great rarities of philately due to the very thin, pelor, paper they were printed on, which was prone to tearing, and the fact that few examples survived. Stamp details and value. Country, origin, Kingdom of Hawaii. Year of issue, 1851. Denomination, 2 cents. Color, blue ink on thin pelor paper. Purpose, the 2-cent value paid the postage for newspapers and printed circulars sent to the United States. Rarity, only about 15 copies of the 2-cent stamp are recorded to exist, making it the rarest of the Hawaiian missionaries' stamps. Only one of these 15 is unused. Value. An authentic 2-cent Hawaiian missionary stamp is extremely valuable, with an unused example having sold for over $600,000. The only known example used on an original envelope, called the Dawson cover, sold for $2.24 million in 2013. Authentication. There are many forgeries of this stamp, so any example should be professionally authenticated by a philatelic foundation to determine its genuineness and value. Stamp number 3. The stamp in the image is an extremely rare Qing Dynasty 1897, small $1, red revenue stamp from China. These stamps are famous for being China's rarest regularly issued postage stamp, with only 32 copies known to exist today. Stamp details. Country, Imperial China, Qing Dynasty, year issued, 1897. Original denomination, 3 cents. It was initially a revenue stamp, surcharged value, $1, overprinted in black ink. Rarity. Only 2 panes, 50 stamps total, were initially surcharged with the small characters before a larger, more legible version was printed, making the small $1 version exceptionally rare. Estimated value. The value of this stamp is very high and depends heavily on its condition, unused, used, presence of original gum, centering, etc. Single stamp. A fine unused example can be valued at around $900,000 USD. Single examples have sold at auction for prices ranging from approximately $880,000 to nearly $1 million USD. Block of 4. The only known block of 4 of these stamps is considered the crown jewel of Chinese philately and was reportedly sold in a private deal for around $18.8 million USD in 2009. Would you like to know more about the history behind this stamp's rarity or some tips on how to properly authenticate valuable stamps? Thank you for watching my video. Please like and subscribe and hit the bell icon for more update.